All right, so there's going to be three videos to cover different parts of what we're doing. The first video we'll talk about, there's actually two emails we're going to create each week. You're going to create, and the first video is going to talk about the affiliate email. The affiliates are the radio stations who carry the show, and they get a notice every week, preferably on Wednesday, that the show is ready for download. So when Frank, who is the producer, Frank Scales, sends this email to me, this week he did the show really early because he had a surgical procedure. When he sends that email out to me, I forward it on to you. Usually it's no later than Wednesday morning. A lot of times it's Tuesday night. And we try to turn this around as quickly as possible on Wednesday so the radio stations have plenty of time to download the show that airs the coming weekend. So I would definitely try to make time. Just know that every Wednesday you need to get this email out. Obviously, you can do it early if you get it early, and I'll show you how to schedule it. But the affiliate email is the first thing. So this email that Frank sends out contains everything we need for both the fan email and the radio station affiliate email. And I'll show you how to do that. The affiliate radio email is really very, very simple to do. You log into this website, mailservice.radioservers.com. You don't need to log in. If you just put that in, it's going to take you right to it. And then the email address is support@radioservers.com. And let me see if I remember the password. If I remember it, I'll tell you. Yeah, it's Irwin, like Irwin M. Fletcher. So nice and easy. Once you're in here, you have to select a brand. It says 20 The Countdown Magazine Fans. It actually contains the fans and the radio stations. It's obviously not any of these, so you click on 20 The Countdown Magazine. So once you're inside this list of 20 The Countdown Magazine, you can see campaigns or newsletters that have gone out in the past. So this top one is the magazine newsletter. The second one is ready for download, and you can see there's a few of these interspersed throughout the list. Ready for download is the email that goes to the radio stations and not the fans. So the easiest way to send them a new email to let them know that this week's show is ready is to go over here to the duplicate column and simply duplicate the last email. So we'll click on that and choose duplicate. Now at the top of the list we have a draft of an email that we can now edit. So we're going to click on edit. So this is last week's affiliate email, and you can see here in this window that there are some notes at the top and the different things that they need to know. Like last week's episode that aired on 5/12 is complete and uploaded. If you look at Frank's email, you can see some similar verbiage right here. Okay, so we're going to copy this information and transfer it to the email here. Leave everything in the bold up above. Okay, I change that when I need to. You just worry about this stuff right in here. So I'm going to just paste in the new info instead and just clean it up a little bit. Oh, you know what? I don't even need that sentence. I can take that out. And we go back over to his email and find the newsletter highlights. Okay, so I'm just going to copy all of that. And I'm going to replace what he's got right here. So I'm going to backspace or delete that and paste in the new stuff. I accidentally grabbed that top line again, so I'll get rid of that. And for some reason I'm missing newsletter highlights. I didn't get that part. Oh, I guess I didn't copy this correctly. Right click and copy. Let's try it one more time. Backspace and paste that in. Okay, newsletter highlights. So now it's just a matter of cleaning up the text. Just try to get everything, where it looks decent. He uses a Mac, and sometimes there's weird carriage returns and who knows what. So you got to clean all this up and make sure it looks right. Get rid of the leading spaces. Get rid of the extra carriage return. You might even want to put in the word "and Crowder." He just puts a comma, which isn't really proper. And you can highlight some of this if you want. John's future favorite. You can just bold that if you want to. Artist spotlight. You can bold if you want to. Kind of up to you on how fancy you want to make it. I mean, really only radio stations are going to see it, and a lot of times all they do is acknowledge that they got the email, and then they're downloading. They don't even care about the rest of it. So that's all you do for this particular email. Now you do need to take this same info right here and copy it, right click and copy, and then on the plain text version, for anybody who's sight impaired or for whatever reason doesn't get the HTML version, we just paste the text version right in this box. You don't even have to worry about formatting it if you don't want to. There might be an extra space there before Josh. There sure is. So we'll get rid of that too. So once you're done with that, if you scroll down the larger window, click Save and Next. And this will show you a preview of what's going to go out. Now don't worry about the margins. That'll be fixed in the email client. This is just a preview window. You're just looking for proper text. Did I get everything changed completely? Do I like how it looks? All the info correct? Is my info up here and below still there? Because you don't edit that part. And if you like the way it all looks, you're welcome to send yourself a test email. You can put in your own address and send a test, and you'll get it in a couple of seconds, and you can look at it. But if you're confident it's ready to go, you just click on affiliates. That's the radio stations, 20 affiliates. Doesn't mean there's 20 affiliates, it means 20 The Countdown Magazine. And then you're going to send that now. You want to send it as soon as you can get it ready, because again, we want to give stations as much notice as possible. It won't matter if it goes out at midnight because you happen to be up late working on it, or 6 a.m. or whatever. It'll just be waiting in their email box whenever they check email, telling them, hey, if you need to go download the show for this weekend, it's ready to go. So we're just going to send that newsletter right now. And then confirm. And you'll see it says preparing, and then this percentage will start going. You do not have to stick around for this. It will work in the background. If you're welcome to stay and watch, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be all background driven. You can actually close the window and walk away. So that's how you do the affiliate newsletter part, the radio station newsletter. The bigger part is the fan club newsletter, and we will talk about that in the next video.